Dr. Ian Smith is a famous television doctor who is Harvard and Columbia trained and has worked for President Obama. Dr. Ian Smith is one of the first television doctors that I grew up watching, and he has written several #1 New York Times bestselling books about health and nutrition. You may recognize him from television shows such as Celebrity Fit Club, Oprah, and other national networks because he was a former medical correspondent for NBC News Network. Dr. Ian's new book, Eat Your Age, talks about how your diet needs to change over time to meet your body's demands. You can't eat what you were eating in your 20s in your 50s, and you should be adjusting things based on your hormones and your metabolism. Here's what Dr. Ian had to say about nutrition.
And B12 is important, by the way, because as we age, our ability to absorb B12 decreases. That's one of my 60s power nutrients, by the way. A lot of people are B12 deficient and don't know it.
Yeah, it's so true. So true. I recently had a client who was having this tingling sensation, this weakness, and they had done x-rays, they had done MRIs, they did everything. And it took them like 6 months to realize, wait a second, this person's B12 deficient. And it was like, wow, a vitamin deficiency can cause all of that, right?
B12, red blood cell formation, nerve issues. That's right, and cellular metabolism. So there you go. So yes, so this is why this is so important to me, because in the book, I try to explain to people, this is what these nutrients do in your body. And so I'm hoping that people can become better detectives of their own health. I don't expect them to diagnose it like you and I would diagnose it, but at least they can have some ideas of what may be causing some of these problems. And sometimes, to be honest with you, doctors miss it too, by the way.
They do.
Right?
They do.
And they're off down another rabbit hole doing all these tests that are invasive and inconvenient and expensive, not because they want to, but because they're searching and searching.
You won't want to miss this episode of The Vault.